Good evening, world. Well, what do we have here? This is what's called a BEEMAN PELL size. And what that means is a pellet sizer for airgun ammunition. I've been into air guns for a long time. This was something that I wanted to try many years ago, so I did. And what it does is it sizes airgun ammunition. There's different size dies that range from .177 to .25 caliber, with several different size dies in each caliber. They look like this. They are held in place. There's a groove that sits, and this set screw is what locks it in. This is just an aluminum body with a Delrin plunger. There's two different models that I've seen of this. There's this standard model. This one, I don't have a die in it. And then there's the deluxe model. The deluxe model is definitely an upgrade, I believe. It's spring-loaded, so you don't have to reset every time you run a pellet through. So you press it, and then you'd have to upside down, do it again, whereas this one, you can just, it's a lot faster. Oops, I didn't secure that down. It also comes with a stand that you can sit over a tin of pellets and size them a lot faster. This one does have a die in it. So really the only difference is this brass cap. It's spring loaded, and it comes with this plastic stand. BEEMAN is no longer in business for the most part, from I guess their heyday in California. So there's different versions of these that are still around. That I've seen like just brass versions, and the whole idea is to make airgun ammunition uniform. That's how these were marketed. Where Dr. BEEMAN said, there's so many flaws in pellets, and if you buy this tool, all of them are going to be exactly the same size, and you will get superior accuracy. So great marketing. Here's an old BEEMAN catalog showing the two models and all the different dies that you can come and you can purchase. This, when it came out, I want to say this was like $30 for the deluxe, and the dies were about $8 or $9 a piece. So when you convert that to today's currency, it's not cheap, but it's relatively cheap hobby. How this works, let's see. These are R10s. You want to put the pellet head size down, not skirt side down, because if you feed it skirt side down, it does not feed very nice when you try to push the plunger, and you'll actually kind of mangle the pellet. You'll cause a little more damage than you want to. So head size down, and you want to make sure it rests inside. I don't use the stand so much because if the pellet doesn't fit in there just right, or if you misfeed it, it falls in upside down, then you got to flip the whole thing, and it's just kind of annoying. So I'd like to, when I was sizing, I would just hold it like this, and then spits it out. If you can see that, this one, it's a little bit shinier on the skirt and the head, so I don't remember what size die I have in here. So this tin, I think are 4.51s, and it did make contact with the head and the skirt of the pellet. So really the million-dollar question is, does this work? I personally have not had success in smaller groups and superior accuracy. Not to say that other people haven't. I've read forum posts saying people have had luck with certain types of guns, certain types of pellets. I have typically always bought generally high quality or higher quality pellets. So sizing is just kind of a wasted effort. Maybe if you bought inexpensive pellets and you sized them, it might make a difference. And why I got this is, it's part of the hobby. It was kind of fun, the trial and error. That's what shooting's all about, is trying to eliminate variables And that's really the fun in shooting, is there's always some new variable, and this is just a tool to remove said variable. So there's different versions still available. I don't think BEEMAN, obviously, they don't make these anymore, but there are a couple other companies. I've seen other versions that I think they're just copies of this. Of course, there's different just brass sizers that people buy. They're not too expensive. But again, I have never had success, but I've typically always shot, match ammo in a match gun. So you can't really improve so much upon that. The BEEMAN Pell Size.